Let's go across now to NDTV's Gauri Dwivedi, who joins us from there in Tianjin. And Gauri, several remarks made by both leaders, very positive. There's a sense of this, cautious optimism about India-China ties. Any more information, emerging from the bilateral that took place?
There's been limited information, Karki, that's come out. Of course, we've really been decoding the kind of body language here, the measured statements that have come out from both sides. But at the same time, we're talking about the specifics that both sides have pointed out. The Prime Minister making it very clear, mutual trust, a very important aspect that he stressed on. And also the people who were with him in that bilateral meeting, the entire delegation that comprised of National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and several others, of course, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri as well. External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar was not part of the deliberations, but indicating that what all could have potentially been part of that discussion. Now, all eyes on the official press conference that is slated to take place in a couple of hours from now. Remember, there's also very important bilateral that is set to begin anytime soon, which is the one with Myanmar. It will start in the next 2 hours or so. But as far as the India-China relationship is concerned, what one can say is that while contentious issues remain, this is incremental progress, and this is intent on the part of the two leaders to look at ways to build cooperation and at the same time address the contentious issues. Now, all eyes on what that roadmap is going to be and how soon those actionable points be identified by both sides to ensure that the momentum that the relationship has got now continues to remain so.
Absolutely. As you said, incremental progress. There is, this sense of cautious optimism. But let's also talk about how this meeting and this very key meeting comes at a time that India is facing, the tariffs and the sanctions from the United States. And this is a meeting that will be watched very closely the world over. We'll also, at some point, I'm expecting that there will be some kind of a statement coming from the United States as well.
Absolutely. What are the odds of Donald Trump being able to resist a post on Truth Social? Really, Karki. Having said that, he also put out that very important post that came in New York Times just ahead of these meetings. Look at the timing. The NYT putting out that Donald Trump will not come to Quad, even though there's been absolutely no formal movement on that. As the host country, India has to first start extending invitations. There's a whole process to it. Even before any of that, NYT put out that report saying that Trump will not come to India for Quad. Now, what does that mean? That means that this is response. One would say jumping the gun because you're actually responding even before any of these developments took place. But yes, the message, the intent that is on display here in Tianjin is going to see some sort of a response coming from the Trump administration. That's going to be very clear. What that will be, how sharp that will be, how staggered that will be remains to be seen, because this is something that's going to go on for 2 days. And tomorrow is when the all-important bilateral between Prime Minister Modi and President Putin will take place. Remember, a large part of the shrill rhetoric that the Trump administration has come out against India is with regard to purchase of Russian oil. So that is likely to only escalate tomorrow. But what one can say, Karki, is that as things stand right now, India and China are displaying an intent to ensure that they continue to rebuild the relationship and rebuild the trust deficit. How soon that will happen is anybody's guess. This is a long-term process, but the fact that there's intent on both sides is important. And also, Washington is watching this, West is watching this. And when they do, there is going to be some sort of a response that will come in. How soon? Well, I would probably say maybe from tonight onwards, India time, you'd start seeing some reactions coming in from Trump administration and his bully in chief, Peter Navarro.